Okay, well, I've got the camera on, so I'm not going to give you time to answer, but the length of this side is the square root of 10 squared minus 2 squared, which is the square root of 96, which turns out to be about 9.8. Okay, approximately. It's pretty close. So let's look at what happens on this strip. So I'm going to take this strip here, and I'm going to depict it over here. And I'm also going to give it a little bit of thickness. Let's just say we take all the points on this segment that lie within a tenth of a unit. Okay, or that, let's say that lie within 5/100ths of a unit, half of a tenth, so that the width of this thing is 0.1. And the length is (9.8). And of course, here's where your x-axis is, right in the middle. Let's say now that I want to take a little section of this thing. Okay, well, let's do this. I'm going to do it on the graph. So I'm going to go up here to y equals 6. And the y equals 6 line is going to cut this thing, of course, right about here. Okay, so this point will become this point here, where the purple line crosses the white line in the middle of this thing. And maybe to distinguish the boundaries from the line in the middle, I'm going to color those boundaries green. Okay, I'm also going to take a strip around this line and that strip is going to have width .2. Now let's just focus on this little region here. Okay, so we're going to make a bigger circle for that little region. And that little region is going to look like this. You're going to have this line, and this line. This line is the y equals 6 line. This line is the x equals 2 line. So the coordinates of this point are 2, 6. Then we have the region around this line. Okay, that's the green region now expanded. And get the right color here. The blue region. So we've got this rectangle containing the point 26, and its dimensions are 1/10 of a unit this way, 2/10 of a unit this way. Okay, well, we can kind of remove the colors and just say have a rectangle 0.1 width 0.1 here, width 0.2 here, containing the 0.26. Now my question is, well, if we have this thing in the plane, so we got an XY plane here, and we got XYZ space, and this little strip is out here, sides parallel to the x-axis. It's a little box now. Sides parallel to the x-axis, and parallel to the y-axis, containing the 0.26. What do we have above this region? What do we have between this strip in the plane? It would intersect the x-axis over here. It would intersect the y-axis over here. Here's our line, x equals 2. Here's our line, y equals 6. So we know where this is. What's above this? What's the region between this and the surface? What could you tell me about the region between here and the surface? For example, how high is the surface above, let's just say, some point in here, like the convenient point might be 2,6, right? How high is the surface above the point 2,6? So give me your answer to that.